back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I'm on a mission to hit 3,000 subscribers, so make sure you click that button below. I would appreciate it. So the video is finally here. So if you guys seen a few videos back, I showed you how I create a design using Ricoma Inspire software. Today, we're now making that shirt. So I've already gone ahead and set everything up just because it was quite a bit of a doozy in order to get all the colors I needed. The client actually sent me a photo of like the cake, so I'll go ahead and pop it up here so you kind of see the inspiration that I had to work off of. She also requested that the number 11 be pink. She also requested that the name be purple. So there was a couple different things, of course, that I had to work with. Also, I was trying to work with the fabrics I already had since I no longer have like a Hobby Lobby, Joann's, any of those really nearby. So thankfully, I did have a pink. Now it's a bright pink, but again, it's still gonna work. We're gonna go ahead and get everything set up like I already did. So just an FYI, the two things that I did end up changing with the prior video design is one, we made the dragon much bigger per the client's request, and it's well over, okay, so it did go down a little bit. It's 44,471 stitches. So she did have to pay extra due to the increased size of everything. But again, it comes with the territory. You just gotta be open and honest when they are wanting to adjust it, because again, we're using a lot more material due to the increase of the size. Now again, the dragon is 100% thread, the name is 100% thread, and the number, which is number 11, is the only thing that we're gonna be using with fabric. So the number is actually the one that's gonna be done first. And then after that, I can actually take my machine from auto manual straight to auto. And as long as everything, what am I doing here? As long as everything runs smoothly, I should be able to just set it and forget it. And hopefully I can, because there's a really bad storm out right now and Rex is going crazy. So let's go ahead, let's get this shirt hooped and get it on the machine. And let's get embroidering. If you end up picking up a Hoop Master board, this is so helpful, especially when it comes to t-shirts. And it does come with the left chest if you buy like the package. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one removed. Sometimes it could get a little stuck because I don't really move it that often. I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside. And then these brackets actually are used for your actual hoop. So let me go ahead and grab it. I'm using my 8x9 and then we're gonna go ahead and get it positioned. So I made mention of this multiple times. This is my 8x9 hoop. This is the one that I absolutely love when it comes to t-shirts. So this is the one that we're gonna go ahead and get set up on the physical hoop here. Also, just keep into consideration, I like to keep the design pretty high up on the neckline, so I am gonna keep that, I'm gonna think about that as I'm putting this all together. The only thing I am a little nervous is due to this shirt size. I did pick it up from Walmart. It's just a plain girls youth extra large. It's actually 60% cotton and 40% polyester. So sometimes I always worry that the needle could be a little rough on these type of materials, but I did use my cutaway backing. I actually do have what's called like, my dog's trying to get in because it's storming, hold on. I was trying to show you, but it's too far back in my cabinet. It's called the no-show like backing. I was thinking about using that one just because this is a white shirt, but my thing is that I'm worried that it's not gonna be thick enough with the fabric of the material. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys personally do. Every time I've ever done toddler shirts, I've always used my double backing and I've found great results with it. So that's why I'm just gonna keep it that way. And then we're just gonna go ahead and set the shirt here. I am gonna map it out. Like I said, I kind of already pushed the image. I did everything I needed to do. So let's see here. We need a shrinker, but here's the thing. I don't want to shrink it on my machine because the thread size will continue to be the same and it's already a large enough image as it is. So I'm gonna have to put it back on my computer, resize it. Now what I will do, what I am gonna do is I am gonna take a picture of the actual color code that I have, and I'm doing that specifically for when I put it back on the machine, I can just like hit it quickly. So by actually taking it off and putting it back on after I resized it, it dropped the thread to 38,767. So you can shrink your image on your machine, but the thread size will never change. And since this was a large image as it was, I was like, let's just shrink it on the computer, redo everything. It's fine. So now it's fitting perfectly. So that's great. I think I did it just at, I believe, 8 inches wide. And my bracket, like I told you, is 8 by 9. So she fits. She's up high on the neck like I want it. And what I'm gonna do, since it's such a large image, is I'm actually gonna do the heart trace out, and the heart trace out is gonna be more of like specifics on where it's going to embroider. So if you hit this little heart button right here, it's actually going to see how it's gonna slow it down, and it's gonna show exactly where it will embroider. Now, if you had your laser, I wouldn't have to do this, but because I don't have my laser, I just pull my one needle down. So we're very, very close, as you guys see up here. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and bring the image down further, just because there's no sense of being that risky and being that close. But like, look how close we are. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back over here and I'm just gonna drop the image down. And now we should go ahead and be set. I did already change out my bobbin, so bobbin is fresh. I have the speed set to 750, so let's go ahead and get this project started. What I should have done, I just thought about this, is I should have had my 11 embroidered together, so I'm only stitching and removing once. I just thought about that, literally, as I was like, why did it just stop? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh, and this was the fabric that I selected. Also, I did already add my adhesive to the back, so I kind of prepped as much as I could before I started filming. we can see, both 11s or 1s are both stitched out, so it looks really good. I don't know why, but it definitely does not look as bright as it is in person on the camera, but it's okay. Now that we have the 11 completely embroidered, basically I'm just gonna go ahead and change it to auto, which is going to allow it to just embroider all the way through without needing to stop anything in between. I'm actually just right outside my room, just kind of listening for it. I just don't want to stand here and stare at it, so I'm just gonna kind of let it do its thing. So that's what we're gonna do now, and again, we're just crossing fingers, hoping everything runs smoothly. As of right now, we are at 15% completed, which is like nothing. Like nothing, we're just getting started. So let's get her embroidered and let's get going. I'm so happy to report it came out so good. Look how cute she is. And then we went with it came out so good. Now I'm just curious on the one thing I always run into is my shirt. Yep, getting dirty. I don't know how to stop it. See, if you guys can see right there, it got a little dirty. And look at that, all that, but that's not on the shirt, that's actually on the backing. So now, oh yeah, man, we did a perfect positioning. So what I'm gonna need to do now is I actually need to add Tender Touch onto the back and obviously cut the back out. But look, oh wait, let me look first before I show you guys. Oh yeah. That looks so good. Look, here it is. So there's the neckline, and there it is in full detail. The one thing I will say to you guys, don't ask me how, but I accidentally had it to where it embroidered the same spot like 3 times, or at least 2 sections twice. something like that. And originally I was like, what did I do? Like, why did it do that? And then I think what happened was when I made the dragon larger on the platform, the original design I showed you guys with Ricoma, I think what I did is I originally forgot to delete a dragon that I maybe duplicate. I don't know. Honestly, that can't be true because not every section was duplicated. Only 2 of the sections were duplicated. But still, when you look at it, like, she came out so good. I have to probably hit it with a lighter just in a few spots, but like barely. Especially having to change out like 5 of my threads. I'm really shocked to see, like, I don't really have a whole lot of like loose threads hanging. But that is her. That is her. She is done. She looks really good. I'm so excited. I can't wait to clean it all up, take some product shots, and show the client the end result. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I only had the one mistake, which I was so grateful for. I'm out here just watching TV, just trying to relax as the machine's doing its thing. But yeah, the only thing is that number 1, I've mentioned this numerous of times, my number 1 thread always gives me issues. But basically it just kind of shredded a little bit. And I know it's not the needle, which typically would be a sign of a needle, but I just put my needles on, and this is probably only like technically my 3rd project that I've ran, because I did my tension, I did my hat, and then I did this. So my needle's pretty fresh. So I don't know why, but those are the issues that we ran across through this video. Otherwise, everything came out great. So hopefully you guys appreciate the video. I appreciate you guys for watching, leaving your comments. So let me know if you have any other videos you'd like to see below, and I'll see you on the next crafting project. Bye, everyone.